backdrop to it is Belfast is paying far too much in penalties imposed on it for our landfill. There's too much waste not being recycled, and that's actually increasing as quite a lot of, there's money out there to be made in waste. So people like, for example, clothes and stuff like that, which we're putting in the clothes banks, are now selling them. There's clothes shops, so the economic downturn has meant that people are selling their clothes, or selling an awful lot of waste is being sold. So Belfast City Council has to decrease massively. We're currently sitting at about 35%. We have to get it up to at least 50% in the next few years of our waste being recycled. So with that in mind, there is also within Belfast City, there's quite a lot of disparity between, you can recycle glass in some parts, but you can't recycle glass in other parts. You can recycle food and you can't. So we want to bring it uniformly throughout the city. The inner city areas are quite unique in that they don't have the space that many of the suburbs of the city do, around having big large bins that you can put out your back, because if you have a yard in the Shankill, you can't put 3 big wheelie bins into it. So what they're doing, what council is doing, we're going to roll this out over the next month or two, and it's going to impact around 50,000 homes. They are going to give everyone a new box, a new curbside box that you can now recycle glass into, clothes, and most importantly, to the containers that you get sort of ready-made meals in. You can't juice cartons, all stuff that you can't recycle at the minute, you're going to be able to recycle, and they're going to collect those on a weekly basis. And also food, they're going to try and collect a lot more of the food in, and the reason being, if they have a weekly collection, they're going to get a lot more stuff. People, instead of throwing it in the bin, I'll recycle that, because if I have an old pair of jeans or a sheet or a pillowcase, put it in there and it can be picked up and can be recycled. So the task that we have is, in order to recycle more, we have to give people the opportunity. Not everyone has a car they can take to a recycling centre. Not everyone has access to a recycling centre. We have to make it as practical and as easy as possible, and that's what we aim to do over the next number of months. From the 12th of August onwards, it's a starting roll. They're going to do it in a phased approach, and what they will do is, we have ensured the council staff will be visiting each door personally in that phased approach, and tell people, sometimes you can send out leaflets, sometimes you can put stuff up on the Facebook, sometimes you can put stuff on your website, but Mrs. Jones in Denmark Street or Beachmount Avenue doesn't see that. You need to go and knock the door. It's that personal touch which we feel will bring this over the line. So we're going to knock every single door. We're also going to leaflet, we're going to put it in magazines like City Matters, and let people know exactly what's happening, what the new bins will look like, what they can put into them, and we believe that personal touch, although it'll be quite labour intensive, we're speculating here to accumulate, and we believe that if we do that with every resident in Belfast over the next coming months, that we will get the desired impact over the next number of years. We'll be a greener city. That's the thing which you would like to think would take everyone over the line here. But the practical thing is, that's brilliant. That would impact upon me and a lot of people. But some people just don't. They just sort of go, yeah, it's easier for me just to. So the carrot and the stick there is basically, our rates are going to go up in this city if we get hit with more penalties around our landfill. So if we reduce our landfill percentages, we won't get hit with these massive fines, and therefore the rates can stay as they are, or they can rise maybe with inflation, but they won't be rising as a result of fines imposed by Europe.